For a variety of reasons, my 6th grader is taking a virtual public school class this semester. And I have to tell you, we have learned so much through this virtual class. Now, not necessarily subject matter related, although she has learned a lot regarding that as well, which is great because it's a subject that I am really not comfortable teaching. But other things we have learned so much about, and that's what I want to share with you. Number one, I have learned that she responds to another teacher so much differently than she responds to me. I believe because she does know me so well, she knows exactly what buttons to push, how far she can push the line, and different things like that. And that doesn't take place in this virtual class. She does the assignments. Yes, she complains about them sometimes, but she does them and she tries at them, which is wonderful. So now we are really putting some effort into the whys. Why are you responding differently to the online teacher versus your mother? Why are you putting a different amount of effort into an online class versus the classes that we have at home? So this has been a very interesting thing that we have learned this semester and something that we are addressing, but it is something that I would have not had that concrete evidence towards if we had not had this public school class. Number two is discussion questions. And so in this class, there are discussion questions every day almost. And what they are encouraged to do is to give an opinion and then to respectfully agree or respectfully disagree. And it has to be respectful. I have to give this teacher the utmost credit because whenever these discussions get over into the not respectful area, she shuts it down, she addresses it, and I really appreciate that about this teacher. But it has been very interesting in the discussion questions, and that is something that I really think that my daughter misses out on since, she is an only child, and having a discussion with me is a lot different than having a discussion with your peers. And part of that is, if she's having that discussion with me, then she's thinking that I'm right and she's wrong. And so we are really working on that. It is possible to have this discussion with me, and I may be wrong. I may just be arguing another side of it. But it's very interesting in that discussion questions and learning the respectfully agreeing, respectfully disagreeing with other people who you don't automatically look at as someone who has the right answer is definitely a learning that she is gathering from this class, and I am so thankful for it. Something else that we have learned is the different types of assignments. She really doesn't have a lot of writing assignments with this class, which is something that she likes, but she does have a very diverse amount of assignments. So she could be doing anything from a PowerPoint to a video to being creative in other ways and still doing the research to pull together this information. Now, these assignments are not always extremely interesting to her, but that's okay. You have to learn sometimes to do things that are not truly interesting to you and still do a good job. Now, something else that I had heard about but hadn't seen firsthand is agendas. This class does promote an agenda. There is no question whatsoever. It does promote an agenda. And, it's not an agenda that I necessarily want my daughter to believe in, but it is so interesting to me to be able to watch my daughter be able to recognize these agendas and be able to point them out and to have those discussions with her about this is how people can spread their agendas. And that I'm thankful for. I'm thankful for the open communication and open dialogue that we are having in discussing these agendas. And it's a class that I guess was surprised that the agenda is put forward in the way it is, because I didn't think that we would really be focusing on it. I didn't think that some of these agenda topics would even be addressed. but they are. And the last thing that we have learned is that she does not like getting up early in the morning to have a virtual class. She would much rather sleep in and enjoy some of that homeschool schedule that we all know and love.